So from a seasoned doctor position, clinicians that have been out, say, anywhere from 3 to 5 years, they've had some success in practice.
Yeah.
Their practices are growing. They have an influx of new patients, maybe not quite what they anticipate or would like to see, or they don't feel quite as impactful either doing what they're doing it,
Yeah.
and or having a life, this balance and this interface between what's my home life if I have to pour everything into my office or everything into my practice, then what's my family life going to be like? So there seems to be in our colleagues this getting the feet wet, developing a practice, but not having it go in the direction they feel or want it to go to. They feel like to be successful, it absorbs this much of their life. And what I found refreshing in E-Myth Chiropractor was how you make a distinction between that interface, that we are. Can you elaborate a bit on the we are, our practice? If we're acting this way in practice, we're acting this way at home, and how that really doesn't change. It's all connected.
Well, there's a couple big points there. The first one is the idea of stakeholder. And we rarely think in terms of the stakeholder position. And the stakeholder is everybody around us and in our life, our sphere of influence, that is directly or indirectly impacted by the success or mediocrity or failure of our business. Obviously, our first stakeholders are our spouses, our life partners, our family, our staff are stakeholders, because if the practice isn't there and solid, will they have a career that they're excited about, or will this be always struggling and we have to let go of a staff and we never rehire? Because they are stakeholders. The stakeholders are the people who loan you money. The stakeholders are your vendors. The stakeholders are your coaches that work with you. So that's the first part, is that we tend to think we can compartmentalize. We think we're really charming and great at work, and then we come home from the office and we think that we're able to carry that. And sometimes we try to protect our family from some of our struggle, and that they can always read us. And what that ends up happening is an inauthenticity that occurs because there's a trust factor. People can read us, but we think, oh, we're doing the big thing. I'm just going to put my big girl, big boy pants on and suck it up, versus just say, you know, the day wasn't that great. Not to go whine, not to go whine, and not to go whine, but to share, also share the wins. So they're stakeholders. That's essential, is what you're saying, is you can't compartmentalize, although we can, but the cost is a choppy life. So there's bromides that say wherever you go, there you are. Practice the art of being real. Practice the art of being authentic. So stakeholder probably chapter is the one where most people get a big cold fish slapping them. Boom, boom. You know, hey, the macro aha moment is like, really seriously, I really need to go and work that. I can't be struggling at home and successful in the office, or I can't be successful in the office and struggling at home. There's no way to separate that. That is such a Cartesian way of separating in a dualist philosophy, and I went way far on that.
So that's perfect.